does, but Bee Boost shampoo sounds like a conditioner for bumblebees. Hayley, this is business we're talking. Pay attention.
I was actually thinking about your job, WRCW. Are you and Liza going to give Brian that producer job?
Why? Some old embers rekindled last night? At the prom?
Coffee?
Sure. Hey.
Hey, cream?
Last night, this morning. You work 24 hours a day for these slave drivers?
Look, I'm gonna make my point fast. I know why you came back to Pine Valley. For Hayley.
But yes, he says he still loves me. He just announced it out of the blue.
Is this the face that launched 1,000 ships?
Very funny. I told Mateo, and according to him, it's up to me. It's my decision, him or Brian, my choice.
Oh, I see.
Well, I think it takes a real man to give the woman he loves that kind of freedom.
Oh, well, that's one way to look at it.
All right, I'll chew. What's the other?
If Mateo really loved you, he'd fight for you.
Ooh, this from Adam Chandler, love expert. That would no doubt account for your string of happy marriages.
I know more than you think.
But you fought for Brooke. She's not here. Where is she?
I fought too late. I lost Brooke because I gave in. I gave her choices. I gave her freedom. Whatever she wanted. In the end, she lost respect for me.
No, you tried to control her, and Mateo would never do that to me.
Oh, Mateo is perfect.
That's right, he is, and he loves me enough not to want to run my life. And I love him, too.
Well, then what's the problem? Do you want Brian to work at WRCW or not?
Oh, no, don't make hiring decisions based on my love life. Hi, Glow.
Hi. Look, I can wait in the hallway.
No. I have a meeting at the Valley Inn. We have yet to finish discussing the spring line. I'll be at WRCW later. Call me. You look well.
Thank you, Adam.
Goodbye.
Well, I guess you're wondering what you walked in on.
I can pretty much guess. Brian and Mateo, and Adam's putting in his 2 cents worth.
Well, according to Daddy Dearest, if Mateo really loved me, he'd fight for me. Like, what does he want him to do? Punch Brian out?
I know you're in town because of Hayley.
I love her.
Too bad. She's with me. That's right. Same guy you buddied up with at the wedding. But I guess that doesn't bother you, does it? What you want, you get.
Look, I walked into that wedding cold, all right? I had no idea what was up.
Cool. Now you know what's up. She's moved on.
Okay.
The whole time I've been with her, she hasn't mentioned your name. Not once.
Hey, I guess some things, important things, you don't just chat about.
Take the hint.
What, leave her alone?
Hayley's been through a lot since your little romance a half-decade ago. I guess you could say she doesn't put bubbles in the country club fountain anymore.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know about you, but Hayley grew up.
Well, I'm sorry, Mateo, but some things never change. I think all 3 of us saw that last night at the prom. Good. Hey, these are for you.
Oh, oh, you are an angel. I wish all my old boarders were like you. So, oh, beautiful. So tell me, how was the prom?
Well, you missed the 11 o'clock news? It was great. It was just like old times. Hayley and I picked up right where we left off. Nothing's changed.
Oh, darling, a great deal has changed.
I meant between me and Hayley.
Hayley's got a boyfriend. A serious boyfriend.
Right. Mateo Santos. He was just here, actually, trying to warn me off. Very civilized.
He's a nice young man.
So am I.
He's very good for her, Brian.
And so was I, Myrtle. Young, yes. Dumb, yes. But what we had was real, is real. I want it back.
Now, how many years have passed? You never wrote? You never called?
I suppose we kept up through you.
Oh.
I mean, I was busy. I was carving myself a place in the only business that really got me excited. And I pulled it off, Myrtle. I pulled it off. I'm a success now, but, well, believe it or not, without someone to share it with, it doesn't really mean much.
Is there no one serious in California?
Well, you know, they're all serious. They're all good, but I'm a producer. I'm sick of worrying about whether it's me they like or my job.
Oh, I'm sure it's you.
Well, I'm sure of Hayley. I always was, and I trust her. You know how rare that is, Myrtle? I want my first love to be my last love.
Are you willing to fight for her?
Good, good.
So what is your battle plan to win my daughter?
Mind your own business.
Hayley is my business, Myrtle. Well?
Plan to do whatever it takes.
That's a good attitude.
Beware of moguls making nice, Brian.
Hayley appreciates drive and direction. She won't admit it, but no woman likes a man she can walk on.
Brian, honey, my throat's parched. Would you mind getting me a glass of water?
Of course. Be right back.
Don't build up that boy's hopes for something that could turn out to be a terrible letdown.
Unlike Mateo, that boy's a fighter.
This is not a war. This is the lives of 3 people, and they don't need you to stick your big nose in.
The boss boy will be right over.
Oh, thanks, darling. Adam's just leaving.
Hypothetically, Brian, if you were to get the producer job at WRCW, will you stay? Will you put down roots in Pine Valley?
Truth?
Yeah.
Depends on Hayley.
You've got a plan.
Where is she now? Work?
Behind her desk at Enchantment.
Bye.
Bye, darling.
I'm trying really hard to understand, Hayley, but you love Mateo, right? And if not, could I please love him?
Yes, I love him.
Then?
Well, what's not to love? I mean, he's perfect. He's gorgeous and handsome and he's caring. He's not codependent. You have to work really hard to make him angry. And I don't deserve him.
What?
He's too good for me. I'm my mother's child, you know? If someone's good, I destroy them.
Hayley, you're nothing like
No,
me.
that's not true. If there's a bad man, I want him, like Alec or Will. But if someone's good, like Charlie or Mateo, then I usually, tear their hearts out and eat them for breakfast, usually pickled in vodka.
Okay, what about Brian? Is he good, or is he bad enough for you?
He's good. You know he's good. But it's like,
It's just what?
I don't know. I keep thinking that if I hadn't ruined things, that Brian and I could be married now with a kid or a dog or something.
Hayley, you were a different person then, and Brian was too.
I know, but he came back and I saw him and there's all these leftover feelings or emotions. I don't know. There's something unfinished between Brian and me. There are a lot of unanswered questions.
The Mateo's wiser than I thought. And you have a lot of questions that need answers.
I know. I'm afraid.
Of what?
Doing what I always do. Making the wrong decision for the wrong reason.